Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a rewind plan with me, and this is just a look back at my last one I did. I used the Organizing Companion sweater weather kit, and I thought it turned out really pretty. At least I think it was sweater weather. I'm not sure. This video should be up on my channel by the time that you see this anyway, so if you're interested to go check it out, it'll be in my rewind Plan With Me's playlist. But moving on to this week here, which was the week that I was supposed to go to a baby shower, but I didn't. And this is also a week that like all of my plans changed. So this is basically going to be a Plan With Me that you've never seen. But because I was planning to go to a baby shower, I wanted to use this Pooh and Friends kit, and I'm actually going to the baby shower the following week after this, but just because of how I'm doing like Halloween spreads and stuff, it just wouldn't work to like flip the 2 weeks, so I'm still going to use it for this week. I did go see my friend's babies, so it kind of still works, and I'm not worried about it because it's a purple, really cute kit for September. So let's jump into this. I'm actually not going to fast forward through me putting down all of the basic stuff right now. I might towards the end, because I did ask you guys on my Instagram. It was actually during this week because Monday was a really tough day. I had posted and was basically talking about how I had like a crummy mental health day and asking you guys if you had any desire for a Q&A plan with me, and if you did, what questions you would ask. And a lot of you guys did say, like a lot of people voted in the poll but then didn't ask questions, but I did get 2 questions, so I thought I would answer those in this video since I felt like it had something to do with this video. But this always goes for you guys. If you guys ever have any questions for me, you can leave them down below, or you can DM me on Instagram. There's very few things that I'm like not open to talk about. I'm very much into removing the stigma behind like mental health, and I'm talking about that specifically because that's what the post was about. And even like, you know, I don't know, there's just like, I'm pretty much an open book, especially like in the planner community, because I know people, like you guys aren't judgmental, which I really appreciate, and I think it's important if I'm gonna make videos and talk to people to make it a safe space and make it a worthwhile space that, you know, there's stuff that we can talk about that maybe other places you don't feel safe talking about it, and stuff like that. So that's my little spiel on this. The first question was not exactly mental health related, but that's fine. It wasn't like a specific, it didn't have to be. But Trinity asked, how do you balance YouTube and school and work? Love that you do so many videos, but it's a lot for one person. And yes, it is. And I feel like I can't answer this question right now because I'm not balancing any of it very well. And I guess that's just the truth, is I feel like, yeah, it's a lot, and like the videos are a lot of work, and especially when I have weeks like this one that I'm planning out right now, which is when I fell behind on all of my stuff, it's really difficult to get through and to have things be on time. And I guess doing videos almost every single day, in that sense, when things go wrong, things go really wrong, because it's very easy to get multiple videos behind, which is where I'm at right now. But I do try and stay very motivated to get caught up, and I pride myself in the fact that I think I've only skipped Friday videos ever before, and there might have been like one planner video that I skipped. So if I plan to put it up, it may not go up on the day that it's planned to go up, but it'll go up at some point. And I think just that's what I do the most, is allow myself space sometimes to just not get it done. I know that sounds weird, but I think sometimes we just need to be able to not like expect ourselves to get everything done in one day. And I think that's the only way that I balance things, is I try and do the stuff that I need to do right away first, and that's usually, you know, my homework and stuff like that, the homework that needs to be done that day. And then I'll go to doing my videos, which I feel like for most people that's not what they would go to next. They'd probably go to like personal stuff, and luckily for me, work, I don't have, I mean, work is like a time thing. Like, I'm there at work, but there's nothing that I end up taking home from work or anything like that. And trying to think. So yeah, I'll usually go to planning, because planning, not only is it like videos and stuff, but it's also kind of like a therapeutic process for me too. Because planning really calms me down, being able to know what's happening next, and being able to like get my head around what I need to do and what I have done. It's very therapeutic for me to like check things off that I've done, or look at my plans and be like, okay, I did a majority of the stuff that I expected to do today, and that's gonna be okay. But I feel like that got a little tangenty, but basically, long story short, I don't I don't balance those things very well. And when I do balance them, and I am getting stuff up on time, and I am being very good at getting all my homework done in the manner, or the time manner, that I thought I would, it's just about prioritizing things. And my school planner is really the only reason why I get through my school assignments, is because I have everything planned to the T as to when I'm going to do things. And I think too, because I plan doing assignments like way in advance of when they're due, I don't like plan to do them the night before. If I miss doing it on the day that I had planned to do it, it's a lot easier for me to be like, okay, well, I can do that tomorrow and still be okay, because it's not due until whenever it's due. So yeah, that's my long answer to that question. The next question was from Mexina. That's her username. Let me see if I can read her name correctly. That would be real nice. It's not letting me go, but her username is Mexina. Mexina, I think? I don't know. Anyways, her question was, how do you get out of a dark slump, dark thoughts? What does cheer you up? And let me make that bigger. What does cheer you up when you're down? And that's a good question. And I wish I knew the perfect answer. So I struggle a lot with anxiety, and I have struggled a lot with depression in the past, and I have various things that happen with my anxiety or cause my anxiety, and I've had my bouts with PTSD and panic attacks, and I'm basically a hot mess, and it's taken me a very long time to even feel comfortable admitting a lot of those things, and to even kind of accept those as, I mean, they're labels, basically, labels for myself, but I don't see them as labels. I see them as explanations as to why certain things happen, and I know that for some people that doesn't, I don't know, I feel like it's so hard to talk about because everybody's different, and I think that's a really important thing to know and understand about whatever you're going through, whether it be mental health related or whether it be, you know, just some random day that you're just not feeling it, that everyone is going to experience things differently, and everyone's going to go through things differently, and that's okay. And it's been an uphill battle for me, but I have found that planning is one thing that really helps kind of my day-to-day anxiety about missing things. I would get really stressed about school and stuff like that, being afraid that I was missing assignments, and especially going to college where I feel like things are more obscured. It's like, maybe you know what you have to do the night before, maybe you know a week before. Every professor is different, but that has really helped that type of anxiety for me. So I use that as my therapeutic aid. The other thing that really helps me is like music has really helped me. I feel like that's what everyone says. But just taking a moment to like put in some headphones and to kind of drown out everything that's going on around you. And sometimes it leads to a great cry, and that's sometimes what you need. I think that's another thing that I would say is like, if you need a good cry, go for it. I used to like try and not cry. I was one of those kids and one of those people that tried really hard not to cry. That doesn't help. What else? Reading is really hard to do. I know a lot of people are able to read to kind of help get out of it, but I can't. I'm one of those people that can't focus when I'm going through anxiety or anything like that. So reading does not help me, but I know that it helps a lot of people. And I also know meditation helps a lot of people. I've found that it doesn't help me. It actually just stresses me out because I don't know, I'm probably doing it wrong, but it's just not for me. And what else? Oh, okay, so these next few things have probably helped me the absolute most, but I feel like there's gonna be a few people who are gonna look at me and be like, what are you talking about? So the first thing is Play-Doh, or like some type of clay. I carry that around in my backpack. And I know, oh, I didn't want to use this one. Well, actually, I'm not going to use this one, and I'll use these three. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, Play-Doh is really helpful, and it's one of the reasons why I was able to grow my nails out as long as I did the last time. And this past time where I ripped them all off, that was because I didn't have my Play-Doh. But Play-Doh's not just for kids, ladies, and you know, I don't know what it is, but there's something about keeping your hands moving. And the other one is squishies. Like, that's another thing that's going to sound absolutely bonkers to people that haven't tried it, but I definitely suggest, if you guys have like taken everyone's advice as to what to do and you just feel like nothing's working, give it a shot, because you have nothing to lose. I think that's the other thing is, like, when I'm going through stuff, knowing that you can try something, and like if you already feel horrible, like trying to do something to help yourself, if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work, and you can just try the next thing. And I think just giving yourself permission to feel the way that you're feeling helps you kind of get through the process, because the truth is there's no magical off button for some of these feelings. Like, it doesn't happen that way. It doesn't work that way. It's never gonna work that way. So giving yourself permission to fall apart sometimes, or just feel the way that you're feeling and validate that for yourself, that's the best thing that you can do. And know that tomorrow's a new day. And that's something that I had been telling the kids that I nanny for a lot. Like, when they would have bad days, or they'd fight, or, you know, they'd just have an off day, I'd put them to, when it was time to go to bed, I would put them to bed and be like, hey, tomorrow's a new day and we'll give it another shot. And I am definitely the type of person that gives a lot of advice but doesn't take it for myself. And so I finally started to take that advice for myself and realize that it's true. That if you're in a dark place, or if you're feeling bad things and you feel icky and you want it all to stop, that the best thing that you can do is validate that you feel that way, and know that tomorrow is gonna give you another shot to figure out what you want to figure out and do differently what you want to do differently. And I don't know, I feel like I sound quite hippie-ish sometimes, and like, the world will work out, and it's hard, especially in times like that where you're like, I doubt things that are happening, and I don't really understand what the world is doing right now, and I'm anxious and uncomfortable, and I don't understand what's happening. But don't stew in your thoughts. Give yourself permission to feel that what you're feeling is okay, and know that tomorrow's a new day for you to work on getting through it more, or to just wake up with a fresh new perspective on things and give it another shot. I don't know. I don't feel like I answered that question very well, but I'm a work in progress too. I'm definitely not perfect, and I'm far from understanding everything about my own anxieties, my own depression, and stuff like that. And I guess my number one thing that I would say, and something that I was always really afraid to do, was to talk about it. I was so terrified to talk about the things that I was going through and the things that I was feeling to people, because I had experience in my past of like telling people that I thought something was wrong, or I didn't feel right, or I was scared, and people telling me that that was silly, or I shouldn't feel that way, or that's not good, or so I kind of just learned to shut down and bottle things up, and that doesn't help. So let me be the one to tell you that that's not good and that you don't need to do that anymore. And whether it be, you know, someone that you just met, or someone that's been in your life forever that you just never thought to talk to about those things, or, you know, whoever it may be. If you feel like you've exhausted all of your real life relationships, you could DM me if you want. I'm always open to listen. I'm always here. You're never gonna be truly alone, and I think it's just finding the people that will be there for you that's most important. So that's, again, my spiel. I'm trying to find a header for dinners, and it's just not working out the way I thought it would. Because I want to do, or I guess I could do something for, I guess I could do this for dinners, and then something else for YouTube. I'm gonna do the purple. Well, no, I did purple. I wanted to do the blue. I guess I'll do a to-do label because I haven't uploaded any of those videos yet, so I guess it's still a to-do. But yeah, those were the two questions that I got. I know I didn't answer them perfectly, but I hope someone followed what I was saying and understood what I was saying. I feel like I talk a lot and nothing really comes out the way that I meant it to. But yeah, anyways, like I said, if you guys have any other questions or you want me to do a more in-depth Q&A, I guess, definitely leave them down below. I'm not opposed to doing the thing that most Plan With Me YouTubers do, or planner YouTubers do, of like answering different questions each week while they put stuff down. I'm not opposed to that if you guys are into that. I would just need things to talk about. But that's the sidebar, and that's everything put in. I love that she started foiling the glitter header sheet in her kits that are foiled, because I think it looks so pretty. But this is the layout of the spread right now, and I'm gonna give my camera a second to cool down because it definitely needs to, and then I'll be right back with you guys to plan out this next week. Alright guys, let's jump into this. Oh my gosh, words. Okay, so Monday is going to be interesting to mark because there's only 3 things, because this was a day. So, oh good, I just like totally mixed up all of the stickers that I had planned. Sick. Alright, so let's use these Little Miss Paperie school labels for this week here. We're gonna need 4 of them. So, let's do a purple, a pink, or 5, sorry. Counting's hard. 1, 2, 3. That's off, but that's fine. What else? A yellow, 4, and then we'll just do another blue, I guess. We'll do a different one. Okay, so there are those on my hand at least, and I'm gonna put this one in. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do some washi in here to make kind of like a bigger box out of this. School was actually where I had my meltdown. I'm an introvert. I am, true to heart. I know it, and I've been trying to like get out of my comfort zone a little bit with being that, because I don't want to forever be an introvert. I know I'll never be an extrovert, but I don't want to be a really big introvert anymore. I want to be able to like talk to people at school and stuff like that, and that has never been a thing for me. And this day I met someone who was very extroverted, and it was too much. It was too much for me to handle, and I had a freak out at school, and I had to stay at school, which didn't help because, like, if you've ever been in an anxiety situation, you know that being forced to stay somewhere that is making you anxious is not helpful and is not fun. So yeah, I had to stay there because I had another class, and so when I came home I was exhausted and just slept. So I'm using this half box for my anxiety day, which I'm marking with these Eeyores from Fox and Cactus with the rain cloud over their head. I thought this was perfect, especially for this spread, and like to denote that. I just think it's so cute. And I napped hardcore when I came home. So I have these Toffee Bananas like sleeping stickers. I'm just gonna put this in down here because that was it. I'm actually gonna lift this up and put it over the top because the top of that sticker is just white. So we'll just do that. And yeah, that was my day on Monday. Real boring, but it was exhausting. And yeah, anyways, moving on to Tuesday, I got Starbucks in the morning, which I'm going to use the Kit Starbucks sticker or the coffee sticker. Let's do the purple one and stick that in there. That's a teeny sticker. And then I had school. We'll do the blue one. And after school, I had some to-dos to do. So I'm going to stack up. How do I want to do this? It was actually only 2 things, and they were both shopping. I had 3 down, but the other one like didn't really happen as planned. So I'm just going to put this in, the pinks, and then I'm going to put a to-do header on top. Because why not? And make my own little checklist. I had to go to Joann's and I had to go to the post office, and I wanted to use these little like shopping girl stickers because I think she's real cute for Joann's, and then the post office will just be there. I had an appointment to go to, so for that I have these script stickers from KPL Plans. And I'm going to put this on, I think the purple washi, ooh, but centered, please, and thank you. So we'll put this there. And then after my appointment, it was family night. So of course I have my, oh my gosh, that is, well, actually it's not that crooked. We'll leave it. Actually, I'm not using a foiled sticker. That's surprising. So I'm going to use this blue one. These are from Once More With Love, and they're super duper cute. I'm going to stick this in here, like so. And it was Taco Tuesday. So, of course, I'm going to mark it because we don't always get to mark Taco Tuesday, but when we do, we should mark it. I want to put like a little, actually I'm just going to white out the line and put this in. There we go. Looks a little funny, but that's fine. And then moving on to Wednesday, I had school again. And what else happened? Oh, I had to go and get an advisement meeting because I'm graduating and my school apparently needs to talk to me and make sure that I'm doing that. I don't know. It was really weird. I walked in there and I was like, so I'm graduating, right? She's like, yep. And so I just walked out and that's all that was. So it felt really weird and strange and I didn't understand why I had to do that, but I did it. And for that, what was I going to use? I guess we'll just use an asterisk to mark that. And then work, I'm going to use these little work labels. We'll do the pink. And this work week was pretty normal. The current week that I'm in was not a normal work week, and definitely stay tuned for that rewind plan with me because that's going to be full of great story times because it's been another crazy week and that's why I'm not completely caught up yet. And then all that was left was that we went to Wingstop, so the big half box is not necessary, but I need to fill up space. So we're gonna fill up some space. Unless I just don't mark that at all, because I don't need to, and put this in. Oh my gosh, that's a better idea. There we go. Okay, perfect. Don't need that now. So there's the first half. Moving on to Thursday, I got Starbucks again, which we'll use this yellow coffee cup sticker for. And then I had school to go to. And after school, I came home and did some homework because that was important. So I'm going to use the blue laptop. And then I went to work, so I'm going to stick that in right underneath. We'll do the purple one. And after work, I went right to a football game for my old high school, which was tons of fun. I haven't been to one of those in forever, it feels like. So it was fun to go back. And I didn't have any football stickers left because I had just used ones off of freebies that I had gotten. And I had went to Hobby Lobby, I think Friday, and so I picked these up when I did that, and these are just from like a sticker sheet. Where are these from? The Paper Studio, and it came with like 2 sheets of stickers, and at Hobby Lobby it was like 50% off, so it was like $1 for 2 sheets of these. I figure for the Super Bowl and like stuff like this, it's nice to have around, so there are those. And then after that, my friend stayed over, which was very nice, very fun. So I'm going to put in one of these little dividers and then use the, what's it called? A little half box. Let's do pink in there. And I think I decided to use the girls' night sticker for this, because it was just us girls. So there's that. And then Friday, school again. And then, like I said, I went to Hobby Lobby because I wanted to pick up stuff for my October and my November Kiki K setup. And I finally finished my Kiki K setup, and it is so pretty. And I think tomorrow, which is Saturday, not this Saturday, but the next Saturday, is when I'm going to upload, or not upload, but Insta story it. So definitely make sure you're following me over there for that. But for Hobby Lobby, I'm going to use this little Wonton in a Million sticker with the shopping cart full of stickers, because I practically just bought stickers and paper there. And then I treated myself to some Taco Bell, because I love Taco Bell. It's so bad for me, but I love it. So, and it's so inexpensive, which makes me happy, and my college student wallet happy, so I'm good with that. Okay, so then after Taco Bell, I had work. This was another anxiety day. I was up late and I had lots to do and kind of hanging over my head, and I ended up getting a migraine, so I like took a slight nap, and then my friend ended up coming over, which helped a lot. So I had another sleepover. So we'll do a half box, but this is kind of like a perfect example of like just allowing yourself to feel the way that you're feeling, and kind of just tell yourself, okay, you don't need to stress about those things right now, because a time will come where you can take care of that stuff. Right now you need to focus on you, and that's exactly what I did. I had my friend over, and I gave myself permission to have a good time and have a sleepover and just relax, and I'm doing much better. So that's for that. And then come Saturday, I went and visited my friend and her babies. So I'm gonna use one of these Toffee Banana girls and a half box to mark that. Let's do the blue one. And then we went to Chipotle after doing that. So to mark that, I have taco stickers again that I'll use. I'll use another one of these. Again, I need real Chipotle stickers. And then it was nap time because I was exhausted. So I'm gonna use another one of those nap stickers. Or where are they? Here. The like sleeping one. Because it was a long nap. It was a good long nap. And then I had a Netflix binge. So for that, I'm gonna use the little TV. I watched American Vandal, which is so good. I highly recommend that you guys watch it. I haven't seen the first season, but I watched the second season and it was really, really good. So there's that, and then lastly, on to Sunday, I woke up and pre-planned a lot. So I'm going to use this Toffee Bananas flat lay for that. And then I didn't get to edit as much as I wanted, but I definitely filmed. So I'm going to use this film sticker from Love for Stickers, who's no longer a shop, sadly, but I have those stickers, so I might as well use them. And I'm going to put it on this washi strip. And then after that, I went to have burgers on a weekend, which if you have been a subscriber of mine for a while, you'll know that that used to be like a weekly occurrence. And I haven't done it in such a long time, but I allowed myself that this week. So I went and got burgers with my friend, and it was so much fun. I was glad to be back to that. It felt really good. And then I came home and set up my Kiki K. So I have these little unicorn girls from the GP Sticker Studio to mark that. And that is the week. Let me zoom you guys out and show you before the pen. I'm just using my Pilot G2 pens. They're kind of these like more gelish type pens in like the blue and the pink. So I'm going to fill all this out and then I'll be right back with you guys. Alright guys, here is the finished spread, and I think it looks so pretty with all the foil details too. I really love using kits that are foiled because I feel like they end up looking a lot more cohesive, and I didn't even pull in that many foiled stickers. I think this was the only one that I pulled in besides the stuff that was in the kit, but I think it looks so cute, and for kind of a crummy week, there was a lot of very good things and fun things that happened, but I think this looks very, very pretty, and I'm very excited about it. Let me show you what's left in this kit. Stella Beau's kits are massive and they're very well put together, so you could definitely do a personal spread after doing a spread like this. And she did change her paper, so it is like, it feels like higher quality paper, which is really nice, and definitely a lot easier to pull off of the sticker page. So I would highly recommend checking her out, and her foiled kits are just stunning. So on this first page we have two little things of washi strips. We have a ton of the headers and little things left. We have the check boxes, a habit tracker, and 2 appointment labels, work labels, squiggly dividers, bill due, quarter boxes, and half boxes. You have all of your icons, another, like, not another set, but a ton of date dots still left. I only used a week. Flags and heart checklists. And then we have some washi and more quarter boxes, and then still a lot left on the glitter sampler here. It looks like you could still do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 headers still. So you could definitely do a personal spread, or a spread that you just did 2 glitter headers on each day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I hope to have all these videos up soon and be all caught up, but I hope you guys are doing well, and if you ever need anything, you know where to find me, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!